Hi guys, I'm Freddy Dodge. This time we're back in some country that has a great opportunity to find some coarse gold. I've spent a little bit of time with detectors and I've found some gold, but I'm not the greatest professional at it. So we're going to take a detector, shovels, pans, and go have some fun. We're in an area that's known for coarse gold. Hopefully we can find some of it. We're going to try a bunch of different spots and a bunch of different locations in this area. But like I said, there's been a lot of big gold taken out of this country, and hopefully we can take some of it home with us. And guys, this spot right here, to me, with a metal detector or a gold pan, isn't the most ideal spot. You can see all this glacial silt right here, and gold's heavy. It wants to go back to the center of the earth. You know, it just keeps going down and down and down in an alluvial type deposit. It's just like when you're panning for gold. This stream's doing the same thing. It's making that gold over time sink until it can't sink any farther. So it could be 10, 20, 30 feet to bedrock right here. And with a pick and a shovel and a metal detector, we aren't getting there in this spot. So we're gonna go search for some areas over the next few days that are more ideal to the equipment we've got. We've got equipment that anybody can go out with. We aren't using bulldozers. We aren't using excavators. We're using a shovel, a gold pan, and a metal detector. And we're gonna see what we can find over the next few days. Hopefully we can find some lunkers. Well guys, we're on a creek here. We're gonna start detecting. We're gonna start working our way up the creek here. It's a creek that's been mined, but there's a lot of exposed bedrock showing, so my thoughts are we'll hit that hard with the detectors. I'm not the greatest with one of these, but I happen to have some of the guys that are with me. The guys from Garrett Metal Detectors. They're here showing me really how to use one properly. I've used them in the past, but you know what these guys have shown me in a few hours has taught me more than I knew before. So guys, what do you think? Let's head up the creek.
Yeah, buddy Jack here, he's found some recently, hadn't he, out here?
Yeah, so we got Jack here too. Jack, show these guys some of those nuggets you found the past few days.
This was just like last week or whatever?
Just a couple, yeah, a week, 10 days ago.
Nice.
So, a couple pieces there.
What size is that?
So,
oh, yeah.
Those are nice ones.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we
can
find
some
some of those.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
good size.
There's been
Make a
some.
little beep.
Yep, awesome.
So,
There's been some real lunkers supposedly come off this creek, so
that's what we're looking for.
I'm thinking, you know, we get on that exposed bedrock and search the cracks in that where those nuggets would have gone down in there, and the cat would have went over the top of. And who knows, if there was big gold in here, there's probably some big pieces left in these tailings piles somewhere, huh, Jack?
I would think we need to stop the job. You know, they can't get it all.
Yep.
Miss some of it. So,
All right, let's do it.
Let's work our way upstream.
go for gold,
Thanks, guys. Let's get some nuggets. Okay, so we got that virgin gravel sitting right on that bedrock there. It looks good. I hit it. I didn't pick up any signal. Hit this material here that's left off the side. Had a hit here. A weak hit. I'm searching around these boulders here because they're going to be fairly close to bedrock, I think. And you know, they might have been too big for the miners to move. That's why they're still in place here. So there's a chance there's some virgin material under them. And where you find big boulders, a lot of times you find big gold. We'll find out. A lot of big boulders in this area. This one here looks like the shallowest place for bedrock is going to be in the water. Let's try and see what happens. We've got virgin gravels on this side. You can see where the miners, when they were in here, started digging into it, but they didn't chase it very far back. So what that's telling me is they mined the bottom and kept working into those side gravels, but the sides ran out of gold. So the gold wasn't coming in on the sides, but at least they looked at it and they knew. You can see they put some test holes on the side and those cuts coming down, but evidently it didn't amount to anything, so they continued on up the main valley where the good gold was. But it's still worth looking at. I mean, even though they didn't continue mining it, doesn't mean there's not a piece of gold in it. So we'll keep playing with it and see what happens. What we've got here, we've got kind of a small gulch or draw feeding down onto this creek. You can see where the old timers kind of dug into it a little bit, but it's exposed pretty close to bedrock down through here. Problem is it's not a very safe place. You can see the steepness of these sides, how tight it is in here. You know, if that material, if you were to disturb it, you could get a bunch of material come down on top of you. So if you're in places like this, just be aware. Just don't go wandering in. Always be aware of your surroundings. And just make sure it's safe before you go in. This is kind of what we're looking for. We've got exposed bedrock. It's got all these cracks in it, which when gold's going across it, it works like a sluice box, it works like a riffle. It allows that gold to fall out into those cracks and get hung up and not get carried farther down. Last time it was on this creek, right in this area, on real similar exposed bedrock, I found a pretty darn nice nugget. So we walked back into this spot. Hopefully our luck continues. You never know. I've got a target right there. So not to be iron. Believe me, I've dug enough iron today. I've learned to discriminate in. Right here. Not there. Not there. Right there. A little nugget. It's nothing to really write home about, but it's a nugget nonetheless. That's what we're after today. We're after some big ones, but I'll take this one for sure. It's the thing about gold. Big or small, it's all gold. It's my first nugget of the day. Hopefully we can find some more. Another thing, guys, is always make sure you've got permission to go on where you're going. You know, don't go prospecting or metal detecting without, you know, knowing where you're at. If you know you're on private land or somebody else's claims, get their permission. You know, it's a lot easier to ask permission and then get told no than go in and do something foolish and get in trouble. So, like this property we're going in to detect here, we've got permission from the claim owners. So we know we're in good shape. So like I say, just get permission. Another thing is there's lots of prospecting clubs around. You know, lots of states now have prospecting and metal detecting clubs. If you don't know where to go, you don't know what to do, look it up. You know, you should be able to go online and find out who they are and where they're at, because they'll surely help you out. Get permission first. You know, right now, we're on old tailings piles. But there's a lot of times, the old timers and the people that mined before you lost gold. You know, you could have a nugget hung up in clay that went out the end of their wash plant, and it could have nuggets in it. I've seen that before. But you also get a lot of junk and baloney. Like right now, I can hear something here. It's similar to what I've heard a lot today. We've got some iron here, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to kick this switch on these headphones so you guys can hear it. Okay, there's our tone. Okay, now what I'm going to do... Oh, I lost it. There it is. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to kick this iron audio on. Okay, it'll grunt if it's iron. You hear that grunt? Everything I've dug today, I've got that grunt on, it's been iron. But we're going to dig this and find out what it is. This has been a handy tool today. Right there, an ancient nail, an old square-headed nail. It's not the first nail we found today, but I'm sure it won't be the last either. But just wanted to show you guys how that iron audio worked on that detector. Everything it's squealed with that iron audio has been iron so far today, so it's worked. Still in there, Steve.
That sounded good, didn't it?
Right there it is.
There it is. You got a coin.
Yeah, the dime.
Nice.
It's my first Canadian dime with a metal detector.
All right. Old or? It doesn't look that old.
I don't think it's too old. No, but it's my first one, so.
Sweet.
It works.
All right.
Like you said, find gold or maybe treasure in other ways with these.
Hell yeah.
Maybe next time it'll be a 1 ounce gold eagle.
We'll try that. It's that's what the material might take a while of digging. Right, I'll pan it down, it's in there.
Guys, it's been a pleasure today. Most of my gold, you know, it takes big heavy equipment and running thousands of tons of material to get it. We're out here, I've got the opportunity with a metal detector or just a gold pan to find something special. So, you know, get out and have fun. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your kids, because, you know, there's no place better than a place like this. Natural beauty and the chance to find maybe a gold nugget, maybe something else. Thank you, guys. You know, that little nugget, it's not worth thousands of dollars. You know, it's probably worth, $20 or $30, which isn't a lot if that's all I find today, but you know what? It's been absolutely worth it. I mean, this experience is, you know, worth a lot more than gold. It's out here, you know, there's no cities around, there's no traffic jams, there's no blaring TVs, there's no sirens. It's just myself, my friends, and this little piece of gold for right now.